Most men get played, over and over, and they never see it coming. You're about to see why. Because this isn't just about attraction. It's about control. It's about the invisible power women test for, and how most men hand it over without ever realizing they've lost. One day she's all in, laughing at your jokes, texting first, acting like she's already yours. And the next, she's cold, detached, suddenly too busy, too distant, as if something changed behind the curtain. But nothing changed. This was the plan all along. Some women do it with intention. Others don't even know they're doing it. But both kinds are dangerous if you don't see the game for what it is. So this isn't just another warning. This is your awakening. Because once you understand why they do it, how they do it, and exactly how to reverse the power, you don't just stop getting played. You start playing on a level no one expects. These are the 5 hidden signs she's playing you, and how to flip the game in your favor. Sign number 1, the mixed signals game. When she's hot, then cold, and leaves you questioning your own reality. One day, it's electric. She lights up when you speak. Her eyes search for you in every room. She laughs, she lingers, she leans closer, and then, gone. Cold texts, flat tone, minimal effort. You ask if something's wrong. She says, "I'm just tired," but it's not fatigue, it's a test. Because the moment a woman feels your interest, she wants to know if you'll trade your power to keep it alive. She plays hot and cold not to confuse you, but to control you. If you chase harder when she pulls away, if you explain yourself, if you try to fix it, you fail. Because the second you show that her silence has power over you, she knows she owns the emotional leash. You're not being loved, you're being trained. Let me pull you into a deeper truth. A woman will always test the man who doesn't yet know his worth, but the man who stays calm, who doesn't flinch, who doesn't adjust his rhythm for anyone else's storm. That man, he becomes the challenge, and challenges get respect, not pity, not manipulation, respect. So next time the warmth disappears, don't panic, don't double text, don't search for the mistake. You didn't break anything. You just stopped entertaining the game. Remain still, remain sharp, and let her feel the gravity of your absence. Because when she realizes your energy isn't something she can play with, she'll either straighten up or fade into the silence she created. Either way, you win. Sign number 2, the bait and ignore trap. When she makes you feel chosen, just to remind you that you're not, she starts soft. A compliment wrapped in curiosity. You're not like the others. A late-night message, a flirty glance, a voice that dips just enough to pull you in, and you think she's different. But the moment you lean in, she steps back. Texts fade, energy shifts. Suddenly she's busy. Again, you didn't lose her. You were never meant to keep her, because she didn't want you. She wanted your attention. She wanted the hit, the validation, the high of being desired. Some women aren't looking for connection. They're looking for mirrors. And once they see their reflection in your eyes, they don't need you anymore. You were baited, used, and now you're left confused, rewinding the last conversation, wondering where you went wrong. But here's the truth. You didn't mess up. You just stepped into a trap built to feed her ego. So how do you break the cycle? Flip the frame. She flirts, you smile, but hold. She texts at midnight, you take your time. She ghosts, you evaporate. You don't react, you don't reach, you don't chase. Because when you stop feeding the illusion, you starve the game. And when she realizes she can't bend your emotions on command, when she sees her power bounce off your calm like bullets off stone, that's when the spell breaks. And here's what separates men who stay trapped from men who take control. You don't punish her. You don't scold her. You simply stop playing, because attention is a currency, and a man who knows his value never gives it away for free. Sign number 3, the let's just see where this goes. She knows exactly where it's going. You're the only one still pretending not to. You ask where things are headed. She smiles, soft, sweet, disarming. Let's not rush. I like where we are. You feel the hook sink deeper, because now you've been placed in her purgatory. She won't say yes. She won't say no. She'll just keep you warm until she decides you're no longer useful. And the worst part? She'll keep holding your hand while looking over your shoulder, keeping options open, while keeping you on hold. You think you're being patient. She sees you as passive. You think she needs more time. She already made her decision. Because when a woman truly wants you, she doesn't hesitate. She doesn't go with the flow. She flows straight to you. This lie isn't for clarity. It's for control. She gets your time, your effort, your heart, without having to offer hers. You become her emotional crutch, not her partner, her therapy, not her desire. But here's the reversal. You stop being her maybe. You become your own certainty. You don't wait. You don't negotiate your worth. You say, I know where I'm going, and I don't walk beside someone who's walking in circles. And you leave. No drama, no guilt, just a quiet, powerful exit. Because the man who knows his value doesn't wait to be chosen. He moves like he already is. And when she watches you walk without flinching, that's when her game collapses. You were never meant to float in her uncertainty. You were meant to walk in your direction with or without her. Sign number 4, the jealousy trap. She mentions other men, not by accident, but by design. It always starts the same way. A random name slips from her lips. My ex used to take me there. There's this guy at work who's obsessed with me. Jason says I look hot in this dress. What do you think? And just like that, she plants the virus. Your mind spirals. Who's Jason? Am I not enough? Is she even into me? Good. That's exactly what she wanted. It's a trap. And you're not the first man to walk into it. This tactic isn't about honesty. It's not about sharing. It's about control. She wants to shift the power, to see you compete, to make you chase, to pull you into the cage and close the door behind you. Because when you start proving yourself, you already lost yourself. You become reactive. You become emotional. You become hers. But here's the reversal. Don't flinch. Don't explain. Don't defend. Smile like you know the game. Because now you do. You say, sounds like he's into you. Let him enjoy the fantasy. Then you move on, effortlessly, change the subject, or better yet, walk away and leave silence behind. Because here's the truth. The man she can't manipulate is the man who becomes magnetic. When you stop reacting, you stop feeding her illusion. And without your attention, the trap collapses. She'll feel it. That shift, that silence, that threat of losing a man who doesn't play boyish games. Because jealousy only works on men who secretly fear they're not enough. But when you know your worth, nothing shakes your frame. You are the storm. And storms don't chase clouds. Sign number 5, the endless test game. She doesn't want to see who you are. She wants to see how far you'll bend. It starts small. She makes you wait before replying. Then she cancels a plan last second. Then she shrugs off your compliment like it meant nothing. And with each move, she watches. Will you react? Will you try harder? Will you start chasing the approval she never gives? This isn't confusion. This is calibration. She's measuring how much control she has. Every, let me think about it. Every, I'm just tired today. Every, I don't know what I want yet. It's not indecision. It's orchestration. She's not looking for a man. She's looking for a servant. Someone to twist, to test, to shape into submission. But you're not built to pass her tests. You're built to flip them. Here's how you shatter the entire frame. You match her energy with silence. She pulls away, you vanish. She delays plans, you make different ones. Without her, she acts like you're a backup plan. You remove yourself from her options. And you do it without anger, without emotion, without explanation. Because the moment she realizes you're not chasing, not proving, not performing, she's the one who becomes uncertain. Let me show you the pattern. The man who bends, breaks. The man who proves, loses. But the man who walks away, rewrites the script. No arguments, no ultimatums, just total emotional detachment and unshakable presence. Because here's what you must remember. A woman doesn't fall for the man she can test. She falls for the man whose silence becomes a mirror for her own emptiness. You are that mirror. You are the fire she can't touch unless she stops playing games. So when the tests come, you smile, you walk, and you never, ever look back. This wasn't just a video. It was your initiation into a war most men don't even see. While they chase replies, you now command the energy. While they fight for her attention, you walk untouched, unshaken. You weren't built to pass her tests. You were built to break the frame. So don't confuse her game for desire. Don't mistake her smile for truth. Return, rewire, and reclaim the presence they can't control. Now, subscribe to the Stoic Architect, not for noise, but for weapons. Because what comes next shatters the illusion she's been hiding behind. Stay cold, stay grounded, and above all, never let her game define your worth.